young people are not anxious solely because the future is dire. They're anxious because of the inaction of their leaders, the inaction of decision makers. That's what is anxiety raising. It's not so much that there's doomsday scenario. If they knew we were doing what we need to do, taking it seriously, addressing issues of climate finance, addressing adaptation, addressing loss and damage, and putting finance on the table like we did in the post-COVID recovery, they would be okay. Let's see where she is. Okay. And they tell you what I'm doing. 20 years ago, when science was predicting what would happen today, they were right. So what is coming to pass now, what we are seeing in terms of climate impacts, was predicted perhaps happening even worse than was predicted then. So we know that the science is important. It's good to have a warning, isn't it? Because if we don't have the warning, we would be even more lackluster. But we cannot continue like that. And so the anxiety that our young people are demonstrating ought to give us pause and make us act faster to reduce their anxiety, not reduce or mask the science.
And, it is about building trust. And so, you are unique in the sense that
for trading of our food systems to ensure
being at the UN processes or being at the decision.
If the task force members please could spread out and we will start the session.
Many people say that young people are leaders of tomorrow, but the truth is young people are leading today, and they're not just waiting to be given the seat at the table. They are stepping up and demanding that leaders do much more, because while we young people can mobilize and do so much on the ground, we cannot be able to do as much as the world leaders can, because they have a bigger capacity, they have all the resources, they have everything it takes to stop the climate crisis. Recent statistics from Avaz show that about 75% of young people are afraid of how the future is going to look like in terms of climate change. So the young people are definitely worried, and the way we continue to delay action, then we continue to also impact the mental health of these young people. So we cannot afford to delay action, because all young people want is immediate action with love and compassion for people who are right now facing the impacts of the climate crisis.